Would you look at the time? And would you look at how big this 46mm Series 10 looks on my wrist? We're here with the 15th Apple Watch, across 3 different lines. Remember when we literally had to make new tools to get into these things? Good times. This wide-angle OLED display has definitely come a long way. Just look at that contrast. That said, the 10 does have one throwback to times past, and that's an enclosed case. This construction keeps the watch thinner than ever while maintaining the same time-tested sensor lens assembly seen in the Series 9 here. With 50-meter water resistance and this bathtub design, I'm gonna guess we're not getting this lens out. At least, not like we used to. A quick peek at some CT scans from Lumafield confirms our design expectations. The antenna cutouts needed for the LTE model can be seen in this case channel. The plastic filler is much less dense than the aluminum case. While the band does encircle the back case, that's probably for aesthetic purposes. It should only need a small gap for antenna coverage. The opening method is the same one we've used for a decade. Step 1, get a grip. Step 2, bring the heat. Steps 3 through 12, pry, pry, pry. Just to give you an idea of the super tight tolerances we're dealing with, check out this CT scan. This gap may look big, but it's just 0.176 millimeters across. It may be water resistant, but not teardown proof. The display swings open toward the crown again, and like usual, we're greeted with a large battery and an almost as big Taptic engine. Alright, let's depower this bad boy. First, we'll need to tackle this little bracket. I'm secretly hoping the display will disconnect from the logic board, so let's see if we can get a look. No stretch release or electrically bonded adhesive here, just some old-fashioned goopy goop. 1.266 watt-hours manages the series standard 18-hour battery life and maintains the tradition of a soft pouch, as we've seen historically in the larger models. We might find display cables under here, so bye-bye bracket. Unfortunately, neither of these are for the screen. Itty-bitty ZIF connectors and some surprisingly annoying tape, and we have liftoff. Maybe a smidge more copper on this than last year, but the real magic is beyond the naked eye. Just check out the density on these microscopic traces. That's a lot of circuitry. And all those fine lines make these itty-bitty LEDs possible. These wide-angle LEDs look incredible. Wait, no, that's the Series 9 screen. This is the Series 10. And, okay, I can't really tell the difference here? Okay, where were we? Ah yes, Taptic engine. Let's get this bracket out of the way and convince this stubborn cable to peel up. Another screw, and another bracket. I said another bracket. And one final screw, then I get to fold up the Taptic engine and disconnect yet another tiny ZIF cable. Now I can finally remove it. For a giant brick that takes up a lot of space, it sure is fiddly. Shall we get down to S10 tacks? 3 screws and a respectably sized bracket out of the way, this little gold screw caught my attention. Look at this brassy cutie. Yet more ultra-thin tape conceals a little ZIF and a 4-screw bracket with some teeny welds. Just a bit of wiggling frees the SIP from his foam tape, then, well, there it is, a mystery box of Apple silicone. And as expected, below we've got a big pile of nothing. The sensor lens is not going to be a fun repair, so let's hope that glass holds up. It's impressive to see Apple refine a design over an entire decade and yet end up in almost the same place. Yes, this screen is definitely impressive, and the intricacy is mind-boggling. But with a score of 3 out of 10, I'm looking forward to the next 10 years. If the Right to Repair movement has anything to say about it, the next 10 years will bring swappable batteries to Apple Watch. And it's about time.